Did you know that the average person spends around 60 minutes a day thinking about food and meal prep? That adds up to more than 4 hours a week just on what to eat. It's no wonder so many of us feel overwhelmed by the daily dinner decision. But here's a surprising fact. Studies show that simplifying your meal planning can cut your grocery bills by up to 30%. Imagine freeing up time and money with just a few easy changes. In this video, we'll dive into the world of minimalist meal planning. We'll explore how to declutter your pantry, maximize your cooking with one-pot wonders, and make the most of meal repetition. By the end, you'll have clear strategies to make eating simple, enjoyable, and stress-free. So, if you're ready to cut down on kitchen chaos and start enjoying your meals again, stay tuned. Your journey to a simpler, more organized kitchen begins now. Chapter 1. Declutter your pantry, declutter your life. A minimalist meal plan starts with a minimalist pantry. It's all about cutting out the chaos and focusing on essentials. Did you know that the average American kitchen has over 50 different food items, many of which sit unused? That's clutter, and clutter can be overwhelming. Imagine opening your pantry and knowing exactly what you have and what you can make. That's the beauty of a minimalist pantry. The first step is to audit your pantry. Take everything out and ask yourself, do I use this regularly? If not, it's time to say goodbye. A study by UCLA found that cluttered spaces can increase cortisol levels, leading to stress. So decluttering isn't just about organization, it's about peace of mind too. Focus on keeping versatile ingredients. Think of items like olive oil, canned tomatoes, and rice. These can be the base for countless meals. Keep it simple. Fewer ingredients mean fewer decisions and less stress. As Marie Kondo says, keep only what sparks joy. In the kitchen, that means keeping only what you truly use and enjoy. Once you've decluttered, organize your pantry by grouping similar items together. Put grains in one section, canned goods in another. This way, you always know where things are. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about efficiency. You'll spend less time searching and more time cooking. Chapter 2. One-pot wonders. Maximize flavor, minimize effort. One-pot meals are a minimalist's best friend. They're all about getting maximum flavor with minimal effort. Plus, they cut down on cleanup. No one loves a sink full of dishes. Here's a fun fact. A survey found that the average person spends about 37 minutes a day on meal prep and cleanup. With one-pot meals, you can cut that time in half. The key is to choose recipes that pack a punch with just a few ingredients. For example, a classic ratatouille or a hearty chili. Both are simple but loaded with flavor. One-pot meals aren't just about saving time. They're also about making the most of what you have. Got some leftover veggies? Toss them into a stew. Have a can of beans sitting in the pantry? It's perfect for a quick curry. The possibilities are endless. When cooking one-pot meals, layering flavors is key. Start by sautéing onions and garlic to create a flavorful base. Then add in your main ingredients. By cooking everything in one pot, the flavors meld together, creating a delicious dish with minimal fuss. Enjoying the content? Subscribe now and let's dive back into the video. Chapter 3. The power of repetition. Rotate and repurpose. Repetition might sound boring, but in minimalist meal planning, it's a game changer. Having a few go-to meals means less decision fatigue. And less decision fatigue means more mental energy for other things. A fascinating study from Cornell University found that the average person makes over 200 food-related decisions each day. That's a lot of mental energy spent on food. By rotating a set of meals, you can cut down on those decisions. Think of it as a meal uniform. Just like Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day to simplify his life, you can eat the same meals to simplify yours. The trick is to choose meals that you love and can easily tweak. For example, if you love pasta, have a basic recipe you can change up with different veggies or sauces. One night it's tomato and basil, the next it's garlic and olive oil. Same base, but it feels different. Repurposing leftovers is another great strategy. Made too much rice? Turn it into fried rice the next day. Leftover roasted veggies? They're perfect for a wrap. This not only reduces waste, but also makes meal planning a breeze. Embrace the power of repetition and repurposing. It's not about being boring, it's about being smart with your time and resources. And in a world that's always pushing for more, there's something incredibly satisfying about keeping things simple. Chapter 4. Batch cooking bliss. Cook once, eat all week. Batch cooking is a lifesaver for anyone trying to stick to minimalist meal planning. The concept is simple. Cook once, eat multiple times. But the impact? Huge. According to a study by the American Time Use Survey, people who cook at home spend an average of 1.5 hours a day on food prep and cleanup. That's over 10 hours a week. Batch cooking slashes this time dramatically. Start by choosing a day to batch cook. Sunday is a popular choice, but it can be any day that fits your schedule. Plan out a few core recipes. Think soups, casseroles, or grain bowls that you can make in large quantities. The idea is to have meals ready to go, so you're not scrambling during the week. One of the best things about batch cooking is how it frees up your mental space. When your meals are ready to go, you don't have to think about what's for dinner every night. That's less stress, more peace. A 2017 survey by the National Health Service found that people who plan their meals are more likely to eat healthier and manage their weight better. It's a win-win. Store your meals in clear containers so you can easily see what's inside. This small step can make a big difference in staying organized. And don't be afraid to mix things up. Cooked a big batch of quinoa? Use it as a base for different meals throughout the week, like adding it to salads or stir-fries. Batch cooking also means less waste. You're using ingredients more efficiently, and you're less likely to resort to takeout, which often comes with excess packaging. It's better for you and the planet. Chapter 5. Mindful Eating, Savor Simplicity. Minimalist meal planning isn't just about simplifying the cooking process. It's also about simplifying how you eat. Mindful eating is the practice of being fully present during your meals, and it aligns perfectly with a minimalist lifestyle. In a world that's always rushing, taking the time to truly savor your food can be a game changer. Studies show that mindful eating can lead to better digestion and a healthier relationship with food. According to a 2018 study published in Appetite, people who practice mindful eating are more likely to feel satisfied with smaller portions. This is because they're paying attention to their body's hunger cues. Start by eliminating distractions during meals. That means no TV, no phone, no multitasking. Focus on the colors, textures, and flavors of your food. Take small bites and chew slowly. You'll find that even simple meals can become more enjoyable when you're truly present. As Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned mindfulness teacher, said, "When you eat, you should eat." This might sound obvious, but it's easy to forget. Eating mindfully helps you appreciate your food more and can even make you more aware of when you're full, helping to prevent overeating. Mindful eating also encourages gratitude. Before you eat, take a moment to appreciate where your food came from and the effort that went into preparing it. This simple practice can transform your relationship with food, making meals more than just a necessity, but a moment of calm in your day. Chapter 6. The Minimalist's Grocery List. Shop smart, eat simple. Creating a minimalist grocery list is all about intentionality. It's about buying only what you need and avoiding the temptations of impulse buys. A 2021 survey by Slick Deals found that the average American spends $276 a month on impulse purchases. That's a lot of money spent on things we don't really need. Start by planning your meals for the week. Knowing what you're going to cook helps you create a precise grocery list. Stick to the basics: fresh produce, lean proteins, whole grains. These are the building blocks of simple, nutritious meals. When you go shopping, stick to the perimeter of the store. This is where you'll find the fresh, whole foods that should make up the bulk of your diet. Processed foods, which often come with excess packaging and added sugars, tend to be in the center aisles. Avoiding these can help you keep your cart and your diet clean. Another strategy is to buy in bulk. This might sound counterintuitive to minimalism, but it's about buying the right things in bulk. Items like rice, beans, and oats can be stored for a long time and used in many different recipes. This not only saves money, but also reduces the frequency of your shopping trips. Keep your list short and sweet. If you're constantly buying new ingredients for every recipe, your pantry will fill up quickly. Instead, focus on versatile items that can be used in multiple dishes. Remember, the goal is to keep things simple and manageable. Finally, be mindful of packaging. Wherever possible, choose items with minimal packaging or bring your own reusable bags. This not only reduces waste, but also aligns with the minimalist principle of reducing your impact on the environment. Click subscribe to stay in the loop with our latest videos and updates.